Whoa, that's weird. And pretty cool, because I've been having to save over. I'm just smelling HP one more. Meaning I had to get very used to this area and learn. And pretty cool. And pretty cool. Because I've been having to save over an opening with only 2 8, meaning but luckily with in love. Good and end up getting level 0. One of the good with all these keyboards that I have carried out this. I get the torch that because I've been having to save over and over, I reached this small opening with only 2 HP and 1 more save. Oh, well, I actually was wrong. I didn't have any saves. Vibio... Yeah, Vibio bediding. Yeah, true. What's up, Zalmers? Video game lover. Yeah, what's up, Mario fan? You been playing a funky little game? Is it called Realm of Shadows? Let me put the stream on my phone because I'm not really looking at chat. I'm looking at like Stream Manager. Oh, here we go. I'm looking at my Google Doc. Forgot there was a first. That's funny. Yeah. All good, all good. It's called Norman Reedus and his Funky Fetus Travel America. Oh. Wow. Because I've been having to save over and over, that's I reached this insane. Small opening with only 2 HP and 1 more save. Meaning I had to get very used to this area and learn to perfect the platforming. I run into this enemy bringing me down to cell. This final is with more because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there? Because there. Meaning I had to get very used to this area and learn to perfect the platform. Meaning I had to get very used to this area. Oh, Death Stranding? Oh, the guy from Walking Dead. Right. I forgot that was that guy. Mario fan redeemed 3rd as well? Oh, no. Nah, you literally could redeem all 3 if you really wanted to. And learn to perfect the platforming. I run into this enemy bringing me down to 1, but luckily area and learn to perfect the platform. But luckily bash off the... This fight is worth that because they like, why are there hanging Thor? I take it... And luckily find funny to show myself dying area and learn to perfect the platforming. No, don't be sorry. It's all good. I'm not griping over it. I have no qualms. It's a decent game. Don't you just like balk? I know that's so shallow. I run into this enemy bringing me down to 1, and I get because they're. I learn and luckily find another shard. I run into this enemy bringing me down to 1. Oh, do you know? That is a, But luckily bash off the... How often do you have these thoughts? Hack to get a cell to save once again, and this final area is without... Because there are a ton of precise jumps, like, why are there hanging Thor... or saves in low HP? Because there are a ton of precise jumps, like, why are there hanging thorn balls that force me to do pixel-perfect jumps? I take it slow and precise jumps, like, why? Because there are a ton of precise... Playing DS? Wait, Dark Souls or Nintendo DS? Dual screen? But luckily bash off the attack to get a cell to save once again, and but luckily bash off the attack. Maybe I should edit that down a little bit. Anyway. How you doing, Mario? How's your day been? Off the attack to get a cell, but luckily bash off the attack. To get a cell to save once again. To get a cell to save once. To get a cell to save once again, and I get the final keystone. Save once again, and I get.
Oh, I didn't save. Okay. Oops. Wait, my phone was like stuck on the control key. Okay. The Shining is a game that perfectly captures the feeling of cooperative solitude. Does the baby play with you?
To get a cell to save once. To get a cell to save once again.
That's not an energy cell, but whatever.
And I get the final keystone. And I get the final keystone. And I get the final keystone. This. This final area is torture without having any more saves in low HP. There are a ton of precise. There are forms that force me to my sanity. And luckily find. This final area is torture without having any more. Is torture with.
Wait.
Without having any more saves in low HP, because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging?
No. Let's do this.
This final area is torture without having any in low. There are a ton of jumps. Why are hanging forward balls that force me to do jump? Low not to lose my. And luckily find out to lose my save.
Dude, that's crazy.
Having any more saves in low HP, because having any more saves in low HP, because there are a ton of precise jump hanging balls that force me to in fact, another I learned to take editing level, which is a lightsaber. Into which one zeros. Before he's used, I get the torch that I have to carry back to the stinky.
I actually died there. I think.
Unfortunately for me, the Misty was at 94%, and I went slowly. His area directed his ports, and I'll try to reach it, and I'll try to make it low. So I stopped some garlic to give it hot breath again, and go throughout the Misty Woods again. Good thing about Death Stranding is you can create things that make journeys easier for you, from propping up ladders or using them to travel over rivers, by building makeshift bridges, all the way to creating highways, which you built with other players by their games interjecting with your own. Oh, I did not know that that was a thing. Is it multiplayer? Oh. Weird. So it has to be online. Does it have to be online to play it? I go back, hot breath again. Because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging? Because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging? No. Oh. Word. Because there are a ton of precise. Because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging?
Dude, I take so long to do that first jump.
Because there are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging thorn balls that force me to do pixel perfect jumps? I think it's. Why are there hanging thorn balls? There are a ton of precise jumps. Like, why are there hanging thorn jumps? I take it slow not to lose my sanity.
Well, that jump is kind of nuts.
Why are there hanging thorn balls that force me to do pixel perfect jumps?
You do it all yourself, but if you're online, you will find things out there used to travel around. Huh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. You're alone, but others are also on the same journey, and there's a journey. Right, so what exactly is the goal of this game?
I take it slow not to lose my sanity. Getting a level which is a life saver. I take it slow not to lose my sanity. And luckily find another shard to save at. Life with all 4 keys. Some can't the form. Me is 0% even I wouldn't believe. I see. Unfortunately, I went through slowly. And luckily find another shard to save at. And luckily find another shard. Another shard to save at. Another shard to save at.
Whoa, that's weird.
And pretty cool. Because I've been having to save over and over, I reached this small opening with only 2 HP and 1 more save, meaning I had to get very used to this area and learn to perfect the platforming. I run into this enemy bringing me down to 1, but luckily bash off the attack to get a cell to save once again, and I get the final keystone. This final area is torture without having any more saves in low HP, because there are a ton of precise jumps, like why are there hanging thorn balls that force me to do pixel perfect jumps? I take it slow not to lose my sanity, and luckily find another shard to save at. Are you serious? I am so bad. I am so unbelievably bad. Wait, just kill me. I need more HP, maybe. I don't even know.
Take it slow and then I just
And luckily find another shard to save at. Are you serious?
That's funny.
Called the beach. When life's a beach, stick your toes in the sand. Where death and life intercrossed with each other, things that die now turn into BTs or beached things, which appear within the world and hunt down living things. BTs capture living things and consume them. They result in a nuclear explosion. Oh! A lot more convoluted than that. It's a Kojima game after all. Hideo Kojima makes Baby Fetus with Norman Reedus. And back to the talk show with Norman Reedus and Baby Fetus. Traveling America. Is it the true American experience that you've been waiting for? Or what? As a residential Texan. I learned to get good and end up getting a level, which is a lifesaver. Get into a quick 2v1 with the Spitter Bros. With all 4 keys used, I get the torch that I have to carry back to the Stank Breath Stump. Actually, change what I say here. I get the torch that I have to carry back to the Stinky Breath Stump. The Stinky Breath Stump. That's better than Stank Breath. That's why I changed it. The Stinky Breath Stump. I learned to get good and end up getting a level, which is a quick with. The stump held the Gumon seal. Stump had the. I learned to get good and end up getting a level, which is a lifesaver. Get into a quick 2v1 with the Spitter Bros. With all 4 keys used, I get the torch that I have. Okay, that sounds fun. Object Forlorn Ruins, and I get the. I learned to get good and I learned to get good and end up getting a level, which is I learned to get good and. It takes so long to jump off that thing. No, you. I learned to get good and. I learned to get good. I learned to get good and. End up getting a level, which get into a this held the Gumon seal. This had the ruins. I get a new object, and I get the new code. Unfortunately for me, Misty was at night. I'm up here, but I can't reach it because of the thorns, and I don't try to. He was. Yeah, Ultra Soul Link to give 2 HP every time I save. For slaughtering the corrupted. For slaughtering the end up getting a level, which is a lifesaver. Is that everything? Okay. I'm reading your message just in my head. Bridge babies. Oh. That's a little insane, actually. What the heck? Wasn't expecting all that. Get into a quick 2v1 with the very best. Some of the forlorn ruins, and I get into a quick 2v1 with the Spitter Bros. Yay, Aicaid! Get into a quick 2v1 with. Wait, it's not nearly enough. The Spitter. I get the torch that I have to carry back to the Stinky Breath Stump. Get into a quick. Guman Seal key into the Forlorn. The stump held the Get into a quick 2v1 with the Spitter Bros.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, nice. You should move your camera down a little. Oh, true. It's kind of warm in here, actually. But I kind of like the rest of my hoodie. The mine that made Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, well, my snake is solid right now, so what about that? It's special because he can't really die. Every time he does die, his spiritual self ends up on the beach and he can find his own body and revive himself. Oh, weird. Huh. Interesting. Yippee! Aicaid stream! Yippee! Yippee! What's up, Val? And his pee and poo, you mean, can be turned into grenades to banish them. Oh. What the flip? This dude's weird. With all 4 keys used, I got a fruit. The stump. Unfortunately for me, the Misty Woods is at. What the hell? Again. So back to the stump and give it some garlic to give it hot breath, and again. The Misty Woods. With all 4 keys used, I get the torch. The stump had the Guman seal. Stump had the. I get the torch that I have to. Yeah, Summers, that's a weird game. How's my wrist? It's doing pretty good. Yeah, still got in the thingy. Been icing it, taking ibuprofen, help with swelling, stretching, of course. I didn't set a timer. But how long have I been live for? 19 minutes? Oh, I can see it on my phone as well. We'll stop like every 30 minutes to just take a quick breather for my wrist. The game looks fun? Yeah, it's a cute game. It's called Ori in the Blind Forest. I carry back to this stump held. I can't reach it because of the thorns. Pretty fun playing it. Give garlic to give it hot breath again and go throughout the Misty Woods again. So go back to something, give it some garlic, give it hot breath, and go throughout the Misty Woods. Some garlic hot breath. Carry back to the stinky. And I get the new objective to go there. Misty Woods is 94%, and the I went through this area here, the thorn, and I don't try to reach you. That enough time? Okay. Stinky breath stump. Okay, look at how stinky its breath is. Tell me that's not stank breath. You can't convince me. Yeah, it is cute. It's very similar to like, wow, like what a crazy area. Lift it. Clear the haze. Whoa.
What is that? Whoa, what is that? I think we're about to find out. Armando dies every 5 minutes to scour the beach for his deceased family, and after a minute he gets revived by an electric pulse. Oh. Dude, this game sounds creepy. Hard pass. Ori or Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. It should have been called that, honestly. Maybe more people would play it if it was called that. What, Death Stranding? What a stupid-ass name for a game, gotta be honest. Norman Reedus and his funky fetus take on America is way better. Let's see. Dump out the Gumas, Yoki into the farm. Okay, this is kind of a long stint of go there dialogue. ASAP. Kind of a long stint of dialogue, so should be editing it. I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is literally what my editing process looks like. Like, there is nothing different. Like, I listen to the exact same music. The only difference is I'm gonna be talking out loud a little bit more. Usually I'm, like, pretty quiet. I'm essentially changing nothing that I do. So I go back. Yeah. But now you get to see the process. Ooh, I thought it'd be kind of fun. And OBS takes up a lot less of my computer than Streamlabs OBS, which is what I had problems with before in the past, so I'm able to actually stream it with no issues. I think it goes all the way up to here. Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, I agree. I didn't think that it was like a horror game, but like, I don't know. Game sounds kind of creepy. Code name? I know, right? Norman Reedus and his funky fetus take on America. That's lit. It's an exciting stream. Yo, what's up, G Mario? Glad you're going to teach people what I taught you. Yeah, G Mario taught me everything I know. Yeah, every time I save. So sometimes there's like little lines at the bottom. And I can't tell if sometimes it's like I breathe or not. So like sometimes like words that ends with like F or V, they wait HP every save. HP every time I save. They're a lot lower, so I have to listen to it. 200th energy shard. Slimes, I collect my 200th energy shard. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy shard for an achievement. Yeah, that was hard to say. So, like, sometimes I'll, like, make sure it's, like, actually dialogue rather than, like, sometimes I'll, like, breathe and it kind of looks like the same type of line. It's funny, like right here. Right? Yeah, like that. Like, it's just my breath every time I save. For it's kind of just, like, a little neat thing. You're here to entertain? W. Selmers. 2 hours. Jesus Christ. So Norman Reedus carries his deceased mother's corpse up a mountain to incinerate her corpse, which releases stuff into the air that calls on BTs from the area. Oh, does he blow them up? Aw, that's cute. Hey, anybody can be a Barbie. Except me. Dude, did they have like a Ken that looks like me and like right now? He pisses himself and runs away. He pee-peed. The stump held the Guman seal. The stump held the Guman seal. Oh, you also get to hear my outtakes too. This is really fun. The stump held the Guman seal. The stump held the Guman. How fun is that? You get to hear my fails. Yours because you zoned out. Dude, I would dissociate too. Stump held your key into the forlorn ruins, and I get the new object, and I get the new ASAP. Unfortunately, objective to go there ASAP. Unfortunately for me, the Misty Woods is at 94%, even though I went through slowly. I see this area here, but I can't reach it because of the thorns, and I don't try to reach it with any other methods because I'm missing my frontal lobe. So I go back to the stump. The stump. Honestly, I don't really have that many outtakes, but this is the perfect audio for you. Hey, listen, can you hear the music in the background and the rain though? Like when I'm quiet? Wait. Or is it too quiet? I can turn it up, low key. I'm missing my frontal lobe. So I go back to the stump and give it some garlic to give it hot breath again and go throughout the Misty Woods again. I found a wood wall that I can't break though. So I assume the 6% is in. I wrote that I can't break through, but I said I can't break though. Peaceful, it's good volume to be fair, not loud but present, specifically when you stop talking. That's good. Honestly, I mean, that's kind of like how I want it though. Like, I don't want it overbearing, but like enough to like be able to listen to it. Yeah, the playlist I'm listening to is 8 hours of Nintendo/video game study and work music mix, no loop, and 10 hours of relaxing rain sounds. So, we're kind of on that, okay. Belmers, if I saw you IRL, I'd pee myself and run away. There for now. So I assume percent is your male aura is just too much for me. There for now. So I assume the 6% is in there for now. So I assume the 6% is in there for now and leave this area for later. And I get Ultra Soul Link to give 2 HP every time I save. For slaughtering the corrupted I collect my Wait. For slaughtering the corrupted. I accidentally got rid of some voice lines that I didn't mean to. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes. Okay, that's what I want. Accidentally got rid of too much. Oopsie. Save. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy. I want to make this sound more seamless. The corrupted slimes. Slaughtering the corrupted slimes. I collect my. No, it sounded better before, but this one needs to be lessened. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy shard for an achievement. I love how sometimes it can just sound so seamless, like I just said it in one take, but it's actually like 2 separate like instances of me talking. Wow, she got mad when you bumped into her. Just beat the shit out. Sorry, that's wrong, guys. Don't be your kids. The stump held the key into the forlorn. The stump held the Guman Seal key into the forlorn ruins, and I get the new objective to go there ASAP. Unfortunately for can't reach it. Unfortunately for me, the Misty. Wait, we'll do it right here. The stump held the Guman Seal key into the forlorn ruins. Oh no, not the doghouse. That's where you're about to be sent. Is in there for now. So I assume the 6%. And I get the new objective to go there ASAP. You got growled at. Holy shit. Unfortunately for me, the Misty Woods is at 94%. I can't reach it because even though I went through slowly. I see this area here, but I can't. Unfortunately for me, the Misty Woods is at 94%, even though I went through slowly. I see this area here, but I can't reach it. I collect. Don't call me Lionel. Everything but Yo, listen to this dialogue. Tell me that this isn't like the greatest piece of dialogue you've ever heard in a video, in in a video ever. Don't call me Lionel, because that kick was everything but messy. Cinematic. Holy shit. Might be in town July 19th through 22nd if you're free at all during that time frame. Anytime I'd love to get lunch. Huge. Yeah, no, for sure. Just shoot me a text. No, I'm sure it'll work. Yeah, what's up, Goose? Yeah, the line is so good. Holy, listen, I had a couple World Cup things like in there, like I'm channeling my inner World Cup this game, because like there's a lot of things that you can do. Like you can like bash off of like enemies like attacks, and like you like kick them, and you like there's one where you like kick it across the screen, and it just like, and I go like goal, like it's just funny. Like I was like, you know what, let's add some World Cup stuff in here. I see this area here, but I can't. There are Crazy Goose is here to learn about some editing. Sharp. This is my biggest. I see this area here, but I can't reach. I see this area here, but I can't reach it because of the thorns, and I don't try to reach it with any other methods because I'm missing my frontal lobe. I like to get throughout the mist. I found a ball that 6% is in there that I can't break though, so I assume. And I don't try to reach it with any other methods because I'm missing my frontal lobe. Frontal lobe gap, GG. An hour-long conversation yesterday about how Faker is greater than Messi. There's an interesting argument, actually. Has Messi won the World Cup before? Hard stop. You gotta learn. You're in the right place. First of all, you gotta get some banger study music. Maybe some rain sounds in there. Just get to fucking work. Yes, he has. Oh. I don't keep up with football much. Was everything's money? Please have some happy story. I grab really another instance. So I go back to stump and give it some garlic to stump and give it some garlic to give it hot breath and go throughout the and give it some garlic to give it hot breath. Oh. That's pretty good. But all Faker does is just click a mouse on keyboard, and click keyboard on a stupid pixel screen. Little pup wouldn't last one day out on the soccer field. But this. Who put him through this hard and go throughout the misty woods again? I found a wood. Maybe I can get a better clip. And go throughout the misty woods again. That's fine. I found a wood wall that I can't break though. Sword for an achievement. I can't believe I said a wood wall that I can't break though. Like I clearly says a wood wall that I can't break through, but apparently I am missing my frontal lobe. Thanks to the spore wannabe. But this one is first I have to know which one secret remain. Time rocks you right using one more. Sure once you get it. Crazy how much I just got out. Try super bad. Goody. I'm reaching it now. It also happens to be the place it also happens to be will be fine. It also happens to be the place I was not ready. am I splitting those? So I split here. Well, because right here, are you talking about these two? So maybe? I go back to the stump and give it some garlic to give it hot breath and go throughout the misty woods again. So like, you know, like I like transition to like a different part. Yeah, is that how you feel, Summers? Yeah, I like to listen to myself because I'm so stupid. Honestly, I love watching my own recordings because the things I say sometimes like just throw me off guard. I just think it's so funny. I just say some silly stuff sometimes. Like I don't even remember it, and then I hear it again. And I just laugh. Yeah, wait, Goose, wait, which part were you talking about? Oh, yeah. So everything on the bottom row here is voiceover dialogue, and then I have the script on my other monitor. So I'm right here. Go throughout the misty woods again. I found a wood wall that I can't break through, so I assume that 6% is in there. So I'm following along with my video and my audio that I added and finding the spots that make them connect. So it's like two separate spots, like connecting together to like make a puzzle essentially. Like you're fitting two pieces together to like create like the story. Oh yeah, I got a script. Of course I do. Yo, what's up, Strill? Should make a compilation of Aicaid chats and Goose streams specifically? True. Oh yeah, I got hella scripts. You want to see some? Here. What's one of my longer ones? We can look at the hand time scripts. Check it out. So we have some shorts here, and then... Oh, shoot! Okay, now we're at the intro. Okay, now we're into the video. Can't see anybody else's messages? Damn. Hello, every neon! Wait, what's the Super Mario 64 starter screen remix? Oh wait, this song. I see. Yeah, true. No, don't worry, we're still going. We're still going. And now we're at the end. That is over 2 hours of scripting. I found a wood wall that I can't break though, so I assume the 6% is in there for now and leave this area for So I assume the 6% is in there for now and leave it's in there for now. Yeah, sometimes I don't stream it. There was a couple of recordings that I did that I just recorded myself playing the game. Yep, and then I go through. First thing I do is I go through. I find which parts are like good to like have like actual game audio, right? Like here is like actual game audio and like my voice while I'm playing the game. Like each spot that you see so far that doesn't have the bottom line is in-game audio that I have, right? So there's like it's all chunked into parts. So like these are all chunked into parts of like game audio, then script audio, game audio, script audio. It always bounces back and forth. Yeah, so we'll be getting up to script audio here pretty soon. Also, how's everybody's day been? I was about to ask Strel, but I didn't ask everybody else. Well, I think I asked Val, but I didn't ask G Mario or Goose. I know what Selmers is doing. I know I don't need to know any more about Norman Reedus, that's for sure. I found a wood wall that I can't break though. Okay. Leave this area for later. Okay, so I said I leave this area for later, so now we're going to get to the part where I just how much time I have. It's done. Ended. So I and leave this area for later. All I gotta say about Marvel Rivals, bring back Captain America's wiener. That's America's wiener. And again, oh shoot, wait. It's too far back, actually. Is that part of the script?
long curl
Dude,
was
I
just
wish. I freaking wish. Sting get to that altar. But this one... And leave this area for later. And leave this area for later. That's America's cock. And balls. Have you tried refreshing the stream? And I get Ultra Soul Link to give 2 HP every time I save. Brave. Game.
Where do I look over Ultra
Picking it up is even crazier. Picking it up. And I get Ultra Soul Link to give 2 HP every time I save. That's pretty good. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy.
W.
Riz. This is really janky. I have engine. Where do I get this? Gravity feels really.
I think it's right here, actually.
This anti-gravity feels really janky because when I walk up, it just I'm just using people.
When do I slay these corrupted slimes?
It's lasers while flying through the air.
Must be right here.
Gumo might be a two-legged weenie, but I just want to.
I don't think I said anything about this map fragment because I honestly did not really care about it. Oh, here
This one is much harder, as there are timed obstacles that.
Damn! They got one shot! Working with the season, completely new team ups for every character. Flank characters now getting passive regen if they've been alive and haven't taken damage for 5 seconds. Black Widow's getting the rework she deserves and actually seems viable to play. So does that mean we're not getting any more drama with the vibes now? She's gonna be actually good. You know, I'll take your word for it. I'm glad that you enjoy Marvel Rivals so much. I see you on it like every day.
For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy shard for an achievement.
Yeah, that's good. There's a new drama with the vibes called Squirrel Girl. I can't be arsed, bruh. I can't be fucking arsed. Speaking of being arsed, the speedrunner that I watch Crash Team Racing for, the OG game from the PlayStation 1, he just got a new world record the other day. Hype. How do I... Okay. So here we go, Alec. Goose. Sorry. Dude, I want to call you Alec, like, all the time instead of Goose. I don't know if you feel the same way with me, but that's how I feel. Okay, so we're going to watch this back, and then you're going to see, like, how it transitions into game audio and then back, and, like, vice versa. Stump helped Monsieur Key into the Forlorn Ruins, and I get the new objective to go there ASAP. Unfortunately for me, the Misty Woods is at 94%, even though I went through slowly. I see this area here, but I can't reach it because of the thorns, and I don't try to reach it with any other methods because I'm missing my frontal lobe. So I go back to the stump and give it some garlic to give it hot breath, and go throughout the Misty Woods again. I found a wood wall that I can't break though, so I assume the 6% is in there for now and leave this area for later. And I get Ultra Soul Link to give 2 HP every time I save. For slaughtering the corrupted slimes, I collect my 200th energy shard for an achievement. How do I bait you over here and then use you the correct way? Oh my god, that was so cool. I really rainbow kicked him. Jeez. You see, I rainbow kicked him and then I say, don't call me Lionel because that kick was everything but messy. Damn, he cooking in the kitchen with that one, gotta be honest. Call me Alec. I'm gonna call you later. For what? Holy Riz. Riz Master 69 or whatever. Call you Daddy if you really want. I'm gonna call you Mommy.
I'm gonna call you mine. I'm biting my lip, bro. Biting my dermis. Don't call me Lionel, because that kick was everything but messy. I descend further into the valley, where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of winds no longer working. When entering, I see all the Gumon kind. When entering, I see all the Gumon kind frozen to death. Their home turned into an ice. Okay, so here I said frozen to death. So frozen to death, but I didn't add the to death. Frozen to death. I need to add that part, the TH. Sometimes literally look at that. Look at that. It's just a little line, bro. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just a little line, but like if I don't add it, then instead of death it becomes death. Death. Like it just doesn't finish. So tough, dude, I know. Gonna change my Discord bio. Dude, I love Val's reaction. Just like, I'm just here, you know. It's a little awkward. Don't call me Lionel. Frozen to death. Their home turned into an icy grave, leaving only Gumo left alive. Can we please have some happy stories in this damn game? Swear. What the hell? Who's swearing? Don't call me a Karen, because I'll be swearing. Anyway. I think I... Wait, shoot, do I go to my... Oh, wait, I go to my map. Don't call me Lionel, because that kick was everything but messy. See, like, the script doesn't necessarily have to follow, like, what the game is, like, showing. So, like, during this part, I can just go, oh, okay, so I'm just making an offhanded comment about me being the GOAT. Don't call me Lionel. And while that's happening, because that the game is showing, like, everything but useful. Like, hey, I got a new map. Like, I don't have to say anything about it. But, like, the fact that I'm showing it while talking about something else is kind of important. It's like little, like, stuff like that that, like, adds to the experience. Like, I'm not just, like, showing me running around all the time, or, like, you know, it's like little key notes or stuff like that. Love me some boy I love. And he must love Naruto. You've ever seen the anime called Cherry Magic? I didn't call it Cherry Crush this time, thank God. I always call it Cherry Crush. It's called Cherry Magic. This anti-gravity who brought up Cherry Magic. Me and Jenna he feels really janky because when biggest cool. I run into another instance of no shard. You BL loving weeb. Arigatou gozaimasu. I descend further into the valley. Next to the winter watering. I shall for their sea left to some happy stories in this damn where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of winds no longer working. When entering, I see all You didn't call... When did you say that? When did you say that? Hold on. Pulling up the chat logs. Shit, it's not working. Yeah, but it's vibes though, no? YBC? What is YBC? Yari-chin Bitch Club. What the fuck is that? What the hell? What is that? No, that's crazy. Of wind. I descend further into the valley. We'll change this. I descend further into the valley. I'll change it to that and Come on. Come on then. Dude, sometimes this thing is so annoying. Painstakingly. But this. Okay, open up the map for a second. Come on. Of winds no longer. where the air becomes frigid. Where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of winds no longer working.
Can I be moving?
When entering ice.
Thank you.
Where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of winds no longer working. Where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of.
Come on, me.
Where the air becomes frigid thanks to the element of winds no longer working.
Do not watch that. Uh-oh. What's
Can
going
we
on
please
here?
have in this because anti-gravity feels really janky. When entering I see all the Gumon kind frozen. Please, leaving only Gumo left alive. When entering, I see all the Gumon kind. When entering, I see all the Gumon kind frozen to death. Their home turned into an icy grave, leaving only Gumo left alive. Can we please happy stories? It's crazier. It feels really janky because when I leaving only Gumo left alive. Can we please have some happy stories in this damn game? Leaving only Gumo left alive. Can we please have some happy stories in this damn game?
No. 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 Okay.
The Gumon were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within.
So that was my voice for the little ball of light that I had with me. Its name is Sign. So that was the voice I used for Sign. Fun fact. Uh-oh. It looks very unstable. Oh, I forgot that there's a little bit of dialogue. Every time I use Aicaid Tram and other Twitch chats, it always makes people laugh the first time. Good. Me when I say, hey, how about I call you, when I say to Goose, hey, how about I call you mommy? Aicaid Trauma. What the hell did he just say?
Picking it up is even crazier. I have like
Favorite is
aura
Aicaid
surrounding
Drive.
me.
Like
What
a
is
little
this? Use the light vessel to activate and walk over Gumon structures without taking damage. What? I can walk on walls? Oh, whoa, this is weird. Okay, and then I deactivate it, and then it follows me around, and I pick it back up again. Those are all not the Aicaid Pog. No, the Copium one is massive dubs. Yes, you can't forget about Aicaidus. Hey, Aicaidus will make a return this year, okay? Don't you worry. Like, in peak form. Without the redemption, of course. He'll be making a reappearance here. Sometime this year. Right. It just feels really funky to get used to. My favorite moment of Twitch streamer ever? Yeah, that's a high praise.
Do you mean that? Do you mean that?
This anti-gravity feels weird because anti-gravity feels really janky because when I walk up the wall, I move to the right. It just feels really funky to get used to. Other than that, this mechanic is super cool. I run into another instance of no shards into HP. This anti-gravity feels really janky because when I walk up the wall, I move to the right. It just feels really funky to get used to. Other than that, this mechanic is super cool. I run into another instance of no shards and 2 HP. I'm biased to my deity, I just saw that. That's funny. Oh wait, we've been going for a while. Case over G Mario doing the pony Magic Mike dance on stream over G Mario karaoke. Do you have a clip of that? Okay. We're gonna take a quick break. We're just gonna relax my arm. It's been a lot longer than I thought it was. I'm gonna take off my brace here.
Aicaid arrives to turn it around. Nowhere left to go. He's
Hey, Cowboy Cutter, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Actually, I think I'm gonna change my stream title here right now. Welcome in, welcome in. Just gonna take a quick break here. Few minutes, just maybe get some stretches on my wrist. My wrist is feeling pretty warm, so should be okay to do some quick stretches on it. Don't want to overexert myself. I really don't want to hurt myself. Again, I've been taking very good necessary precautions, so. Like, don't hurt yourself again. Yeah, it's been not too fun, but I'm getting better. I'm wearing the brace a lot, ice, elevation, rest. It was really bad the other week. Just my functioning with it just was so bad. So yeah, I'm just doing some, they're like thumb wrist exercises right now. So what I do is I lay my arm flat, and then, like, I'm, like, counting the number 4 with my fingers, and I'm bringing my thumb all the way across to my pinky. It gives, like, a stretch in that area that has been, like, affecting me pretty much. And then, while it's still flat on the table, I'll do another one. It's, you bring your thumb to your pinky like you're doing a number 3. So that's one of them that I really like doing. How long are you wearing the brace for? It's not like doctor assigned. I just wear it just to help stabilize my wrist. But I've been wearing it like pretty much all the time. Besides, like, icing it. That's pretty much it. But I know that the braces can, like, kind of make your wrists weaker, so that's, like, why I'm doing, like, stretches to, like, help exercise my wrist, or, like, doing, like, you know, like, grip strength things, like squeezing things as well. Mario music again? It is a Nintendo video thing, so don't be too surprised. There's some pretty big bangers in here though. We got some DK music in this thing. There's Tomodachi Life music in this. It's so crazy. I love this mix a lot. Yeah, so the thumb to the pinky stretch, I feel it a lot. Which this is probably my favorite one. Favorite stretch for sure. A big thing, you ever like roll your wrists, like do like this? If you hear
popping sounds in your wrist, it usually means like it's... I saw it's like, it means that there's like... You're like overusing your wrists, essentially. So, I've been kind of using that as a point of reference to how I'm feeling. And you can't forget about the OG. Stretching like this. I'll be back gonna do my 2-mile walk, maybe listen to an audiobook. Okay, sounds good. Have a good walk. Yeah, I'll probably still be on. Shout out Mr. 3, what? Mr. 3 the wax goat? Yo, W, Mr. 3. Ooh, okay. Actually, I'm kind of warm. I'm gonna take off my hoodie real quick. Oh, nice cam lag freeze. Ooh. My hair is getting long again. I feel like it wasn't even that long ago since I got it cut. Should rest it for a little bit longer. Just gonna keep it by the my side. Just a wee bit longer. Sorry for the stop and stuff, but gotta prioritize my health. Sorry if that's a little cringe for you guys. Sorry if my health is cringe, seriously. It's my bad. I might be able to do stuff with my left hand, just maybe barely. Let's see. I've been having to use my left hand at work. I'm getting better with it, but not certainly to the point where I'm as fluid with my left at all. Let's bring it over here. The gravity feels weird. Okay, I just want to cut a little bit here. This anti-gravity feels really janky because when I walk up the wall, I'm... This anti-gravity feels really janky because when I walk up the wall, I move to the right. It just feels really funky to get used to. I was honestly, yeah, that's a pretty good spot there. Other than that, this mechanic is super cool. I run into another instance of no... Other than that, this mechanic is super cool. I run into another instance of no... Other than that, this mechanic... Other than that, this mechanic is super cool. I run into another...
The orb makes you so slow and makes every jump extremely tight.
Yeah, and this is all my fault for this happening. I run into an instance of 2 HP and no saves as I just, like, kill myself.
I run into another instance of no shards and 2 HP.
Maybe I should show myself taking damage, actually.
This is my biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. This is the biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. The orb makes you so slow.
Look, I just go die. Like, what?
I run into another instance of no shards and 2 HP.
Just a goofy goober here. I couldn't even make the jump, bro. What do you mean? I literally couldn't even make the jump even if I wanted to.
Now that was cruel and unusual punishment right there.
Couldn't. Now this jump was so. So sus.
Like, hello?
I couldn't.
Nah, you tripping for real, dog.
What the hell? There's one thing I hate about using my left hand here. Just specifically for this. Okay, when I hit 110 in the stream, then I'll go back to using my other arm. Dude, tell me Donkey Kong music isn't the total vibe of the century. Total vibe check. I feel like I'm a monkey in the rainforest eating a banana during a tropical storm right now. Anybody else feel that way right now? That's how I'm feeling. What is this man saying? Don't act like you've never thought that before.
This is my biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. This is the biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. The orb makes you so slow and makes every jump extremely tight. The worst offender is this upside down part to grab a keystone, which I happen to do first try, then don't save. This is the biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. The orb makes you so slow and makes every jump extremely tight. The worst offender is this upside down part to grab a keystone, which I happen to do first try, then don't save. This is the biggest gripe. Worst because I this is the dungeon. The orb makes this is the biggest gripe I have with this dungeon. The orb makes you so slow and makes every jump extremely tight. And because the orb to the right, I have to go through the keys yet again, and figure out this cube. The orb makes you so slow and makes every jump extremely tight.
Do I get the
Then don't
keystone on my
save.
first try? No, I don't. Okay.
Extremely tight. The worst offender is that. Gotta be honest, I'm just playing this part.
Okay, we were switching back to right-handed mode. Right-hand mode. Big W. The worst offender is this upside down part to grab a keystone, which I forgot then. And part to grab a keystone, which I happen to do part to grab a keystone, which I happen to do first try, then don't save. Part to grab a keystone, which I happen to do first try. First try, then don't save. First try, then don't save. Well, this is a big chunk of dialogue here. Almost a minute. Oh, okay, wait, does that bypass it? Am I good now? I may have taken a lot of damage, but I did get the key. And now I'm a little nervous because I have 3 HP. It didn't go as well as I was hoping, but I got it. So, like, oh my god, I almost just fell. If I fell there, disastrous things would have happened. Why wasn't I just patient? What's wrong with me? I gotta do this whole thing again, man. Oh my god. Okay, but I can do it faster now. Now that I know that I can, like, skip that whole area, this is about to be a piece cake. Oh, what's wrong with me? Am I washed? That instantly kills me. What? Okay, there we go. I got it. Dude, you're kidding me. I just, like, straight up didn't make that jump. Like, I literally could not make that jump. Okay, I got both the keys. Surely this goes well. Without saving. And I forgot to save again. I'm sure it'll be fine. Capachungus. Capachungus Deluxe.
The shard.
Maximus.
It's laughing at me. Now that I had learned the ropes through a very harsh tutorial, the dungeon.
Capachungus Maximus.
And I forgot to save again.
Capachungus Deluxe.
Save again.
Oh god. Oh my. Oh god. Oh my. What the heck was that? Why did that just happen? Why did it pull me towards it? What? What was that? Ah, you silly goober. You silly goober. Why'd you do that? You silly goose.
Gotta be honest, I'm just playing this part like a chud.
Chud maxing.
Because I was using the orb. The gravity pulled me to the gravity pulled me to the right. So now I have to go through the keys yet again and figure out this cube. Because I was using the orb. Gotta be honest, I'm just playing this part like a chud. Because I was using the orb, the gravity pulled me to the right. So now I have to go and figure out this cube. And of course, because I was using the orb, the gravity pulled me to the right. So now I have to go through the keys yet again. Of course, there's a well right after the shard.
Do I get it here?
Are the devs laughing at me?
Damn, I don't.
Are the devs laughing?
I just killed myself. I said, hell no, I ain't going
and had to restore the element of wind.
Oops.
So now I have to go through the keys. Are the devs laughing at me? Are the devs laughing at me? Are the devs laughing at me? Now that I learned the keys yet again and figure out this cube. Devs laugh. Gumo might using the lasers to open this door. I find a hidden life cell. And the element wins. And figure out this cube. Unless it's saying go like this, and then down, and then go around like... What? Like that? That's what I'm supposed to do? Oh my god, I can save. 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 Did you know that I can save? News to me. Oh my god, I can save. Holy moly. The dungeon adds lasers while flying through the air. It does what now? Oh. What the hell? Okay. And, of course, there's a well right after the shard. Are the devs laughing at me? 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 We'll do the third one. I think I like the third one the best. Now that I had learned the ropes through a very harsh tutorial, the dungeon adds lasers while flying through the air. But thanks to my pain from earlier, I make it through this area on my first try with many saves and open up the door. Save. And a two and wins. The ruins are about to burst in complete down. I painstakingly get to that altar. Just like the tree, And, of course, there's a well right after the shard. The shard. Are the devs laughing at... Are the devs laughing at me? Now that I've learned the ropes through a very harsh tutorial, the dungeon adds to my earlier element of winds. Taking the orb out the altar. Just like the tree, I have to get out of here. But this one is much harder than the tree. Now that I've learned the ropes through a very harsh tutorial. Oops. The dungeon adds late, but thanks to pain on my first try with many saves.
The hell am I doing this?
Through this harp. I just want to talk. The lasers to open the store. The dungeon adds lasers while flying through the air. But thanks to But thanks to my pain from earlier, I made my first door. Oh my friend. Who dodging the store? Open this door. I didn't like so. And have some wins. Looks as though the room. But thanks to my pain from earlier, I make it through this area on my first try with saves and open up the Spore wannabe. I have to get out of here. Harder as there are timed obstacles. My first try with many saves and open many saves. harder as there are and I'm getting a bit annoyed with this. This game is hard. Over and over it. And open up the door. My friend? Oh no. Don't come in here, buddy. My friend? Oh no. Don't come in here, buddy. Only bad things are gonna happen.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna murder him.
Oh no, you gotta get out of here, buddy. This place ain't safe for you anymore. Aw. Oh, it's okay, man.
We raised the volume of this.
This place ain't safe for you anymore. Aw. Oh, it's okay, man.
Who made this guy have a sad backstory? I'm gonna find him.
There's no way it should be this long. Maybe I just messed up. Gumo might be a two-legged weenie, but he's my friend. Who put him through this heartbreak? I just want to talk. Dodging the lasers to open the store. Dodging the lasers to open the store. I found a hidden. Dodging the lasers to open the store. I found a hidden life cell and had to restore the element of winds.
Oh, okay.
Lasers to open the store. I found a hidden life cell.
This last one's not a part of this part yet.
Gumo might be a two-legged weenie, but he's my friend. Who put him through this heartbreak? I just want to talk. Dodging the lasers to open the store. I have to get out of here, but this one is much harder as that. Or it does like cat. And I'm really getting a bit annoyed with this. Annoyed with it. And I'm getting a bit dodging the lasers to open the store. Dodging the lasers to open the store. Dodging the bit annoyed with it. And I'm getting dodging the lasers to
Also, that laser dodge was actually so clutch.
open the store. I found a hidden and had to element of wind. The ruins are about to burst. Alter.
XDD. My fault.
Getting annoyed about this. And I'm really getting annoyed about this. Open this. Dodging the lasers to open the store. I found a hidden life cell. I have to get out. It's like Cat Mario. By fear and just try to see how much. I found a hidden life cell. I think there's something down there, actually. Never mind. And never mind. I'm a bit annoyed with it. I'm a bit annoyed with this. Honestly, this escape isn't even. And had to restore the element of wind. And had to restore the element of winds. Of winds. And had to restore the element of winds.
Well, shit.
What's up, Summers? 15 and 10. Yo, that Leona was fed AF. Uh-oh. No, these ruins are all that is left of the Guman. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. We shall bring back the light. Let us restore the element of winds. Whoa. Oh god. Moved by their words, he decided... Oh god. Moved by their words, he decided to act. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, what? Kumo, why would you do this? Wait, is the water hurting me? Is that what's going on? Yes. Yes, it is. Looks as though the ruins are about to burst and come crumbling down thanks to the spore wannabe taking the orb. I had to painstakingly get to that altar. Just like the tree, I have to get out of here. But this one is much harder than the tree. Just this one is much harder, as there are timed obstacles that you have to dodge. Come crumbling. Looks as though the ruins are about crumbling down. I have to get there. It kind of does look like Mario. And I'm really getting annoyed about it. Looks as though the ruins are about to burst and come crumbling down thanks to the spore wannabe taking the orb. I had to painstakingly get to the spore wannabe taking... Is there kind of obstacles that you have? The orb, I had to painstakingly get to that altar. Just like the tree, this one is much harder, as there are timed Just like the tree, I have to get out of here. But this one is much harder, as there are timed obstacles that you have to dodge. I'm cooked. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Okay, go back. I'm getting rage baited by this game, bro. What am I playing? Those stupid flash games where each obstacle tries to flash games? Got a little bit here. I'm getting rage baited by this game, bro. What am I playing? Those stupid flash games? What am I playing? Cut that down as well. Baited by this game, bro. What am I playing? Those stupid flash games where each obstacle tries to kill you each time you barely pass it? Like, what the hell is this? Yes. That's exactly what's happening. Bam, bam, bam. Doubt that small one is anything, but... Ori honestly kind of does look like Cat Mario, and I'm really getting annoyed about this. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with it. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with this. Honestly, this escape a bit annoyed with this. Getting a bit annoyed with this. Honestly, this escape isn't even that hard. This game just wants that hard. This escape isn't even that hard. This game just wants to troll me over and over. And honestly, I'm over it. that hard. This escape isn't even that hard. This game just wants to troll me over and over. And honestly, I'm over it.
True, I was over it.
Honestly, kind of cat Mario. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with this. Honestly, Ori honestly kind of does look like Cat Mario. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with this. Honestly, this isn't even that wants to troll me over and over. And honestly, this escape isn't even that hard. This game just wants to troll me over and over. And honestly, I'm over it.
Good. Good stuff. It might be time for a bathroom break here, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god! Please let me out of here. I've had enough. What the hell is that? Are you serious? What do you mean? And then I have to restart at the beginning.
Dude, Unk crashing out over a video game. Who is this guy? Wait, what? Oh. These are not together. Oops.
Ori honestly kind of does look...
I was like, wait, what? Okay. Hold on, I've worked up a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I can fix this, though.
Look like Cat Mario. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with... Ori honestly kind of does look like Cat Mario. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with this. Ori honestly kind of does...
Cut.
Ori honestly kind of does look like Cat Mario. And I'm getting a bit annoyed with this.
Okay. It's this. Okay, we need to bring that over. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I'm honestly over honestly. Honestly, same.
And that's not intended. So a couple deaths builds character.
Dude, I had the game paused for a while. I was pissed. I was like, what is this shit, bro?
Burst fire. Energy on pickups, which is great because I'm running out. Honestly, this escape isn't even that hard. This game just over. And honestly, this game just wants to troll me over and over. And honestly, I'm over it.
I didn't realize I said honestly twice. Oh well, fuck it, we ball. Literally we fucking ball. I don't fucking care. Fucking literally fucking.
Oh, is that the end? Did I make it? I think I made it out. Crow's Nest? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That is not good. Crow's Nest is not good. Let's save real quick. Oh, shoot. Be very, very quiet. Oh, shoot.
Damn.
Be very, very quiet. Be very... Fried couscous. Be very, very cute. Be very, be very, be very, be
Fried cuss.
cute. Be very, very. Oh shoot. Be very, very quiet. What? Girl's a mother? Girl's a mom. Plot twist.
Little plot twist for you.
No, where are they going? Where are the little birdies going? The light that called Ori back. Oh no. 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 I think I'll maybe cut this part out. And honestly, my honesty is too honest. And I'm about to hit up the fucking bathroom in a moment. All along, Kuro was just trying to protect her children, but the light destroyed everything that she loves. Once again, everyone just keeps dying, man. Don't think I'll be able to talk. That's it. Well, that's all. All along, Kuro was just trying to protect her children, but the light destroyed. All along, Kuro was trying to protect her children, but the light destroyed everything that she loves. Once again, everyone just keeps dying, man. I don't say that word. That word's vulgar. I say pee-pee. I'm going pee-pee. I'm potty. How far are we in? 10 minutes, 50 seconds? I've made some considerable progress so far. Okay. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Enjoy the VODs. Yo, yo. How we hanging? How we shalanging? Do I want a snack? Hmm. Snack low-key sounds pretty fire. I feel like I'm kind of hungry, low-key. I'm seeing how I feel if I want a snack or not. I'll take a listen to this real quick though. Oh crap. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. Please. Ori, run. Oh crap. It's up to me now, isn't it? Oh gosh. Is this a stealth mission now? Oh my god, that is terrifying. Don't think I'll be able to talk it out this time. At this point, I am stunned by fear, and just try to see how much time I have before Kuro can catch me. That was actually perfect. I didn't realize that it was perfect first try. And that's not intended. Don't... Okay, I think I'm actually gonna go get a snack, so I will be right back again. Hold on. Herb! I got some popcorn. While I'm eating my popcorn, put something on. Oh, wait. Let's put on JDQ. What are they playing right now? Super Mario.
So less than 3. Why not? Are we ready for a banana split house? Racers, you feeling all right? Doing okay? Good thumbs up. Good, good. You're doing fantastic. Let's count it down. How about 3, 2, 1, go! All right. So I like a very, very banana colored with the banana colored spikes. I like this very much. We've got these little masks here. This is kind of a custom graphic. They're gonna split. So one, you can bounce on it once, they split into 2. And so this is going to be a little bit of a coordination challenge. Yeah, there you see Hank is Mario, Spirits is Luigi, figuring out that they want to jump. One person jumps on one, and then the other player uses the two that split to get across that gap. Okay, yeah. I love this coordination. Hank, I'm seeing different styles here. Like Shavda and Greg kind of just like both kind of go for it, and Spirits and Hank kind of like talking it out. But it's working for both of them. So yeah, they're looking. Yeah, Hank and Greg kind of figuring out. Oh, don't be hasty. What do we always say in Kaizo?
You said the thing.
Yeah, the line.
The line.
Yeah.
This is Banana Split World. I forget the other name, but it's Banana Split is the dessert,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well, we do have $25 from Tulip Rose saying favorite dessert, apple pie, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That does sound very yummy as well.
Classic.
Another dessert favorite that came in, $50 from Giltrin supporting MSF saying favorite dessert, hard to beat, a good chocolate mousse.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice and rich.
Yeah. So here we got a new little section here. Oh my gosh, they saw it. Oh my gosh. Hank is Mario. Spirits is Luigi grabbing the goal. Oh, it's No, not yet, not yet. Oh.
Okay, guess not.
Yeah, walking. So when you touch the goal, Mario will automatically walk and do that little victory walk. And if Mario just so happens to walk off a ledge or into something that kills it, that will actually sort of troll you at the end. But now they have learned something very critical, and it's going to give an opening for Shavda and Greg here. Got to build that bridge out of Kaizo blocks. And with really accurate jumps, a little hasty. A little hasty on Shavda's part, and that's going to break Spirits up. Hank's not touching it. He's staying in the corner for the win.
You're sick for that.
Yeah. I love Luigi's little win pose. Like,
troll.
yeah. Very, very good. What's this? Oh, yeah, 4-2. It's still competitive. It's anybody's
There's
race.
anybody's
Remember,
race.
yeah, the difference. So the difference will confer 5 seconds of advantage for every point that the winning team is up. So every level does matter. And some donations also matter very deeply.
Speaking of, we are less than $2,000 away from that $70,000 goal.
Oh, yeah.
Helping us get there was a $1,200 donation from Zathian saying, I would very much like to consume 100 Nutty Bars. Their favorite snack. $1,200. Thank you so much for that generous donation to MSF and for helping us get so close to that $70,000 goal. I could taste it, quite literally, with these delicious donations.
You could probably rattle off like one or two more.
Of course, we have Morningstar contributing $100 towards Doctors Without Borders, saying, congratulations, my beloved spirits. Whichever of you is running right now, I love you all so, so much. And it's been a joy watching the relays you produced get run on the big stage. And I'm so, so proud to get to watch you race from the audience of SGDQ Live. Morningstar, wave if you're in the audience. Thank you so much for that generous contribution. Time for one more?
Yeah.
Awesome. We have Crystal ENVT saying shout outs to the Kaizo community and especially the Kaizo crew. One of the most lovely and welcoming communities you could ask for. Remember, Kaizo is art and art is for everyone.
Aw.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
Best of luck to all the runners.
I love what a celebration of togetherness this is. This is such I love the cooperation. I love the communication. We're here together.
We're here together.
At the risk of saying the line, but let's get ready for Black Forest. Yeah, help us count it down. 3, 2, 1, go!
This is my favorite level, by the way.
Your favorite level? Why is it your favorite level, Circle?
Because it's got this really cool technique where
Yeah.
you gotta get the.
Yeah, we got one brother is going to have to pick up the mushroom. So, yeah, this is tricky. So, spin jumping, you can only spin jump on that orange spiny, meaning that they both need to spin to get across. One brother needs to pick up the mushroom power-up. The brother that is big, in this case, Spirits is Luigi, Shavda is Mario, will be breaking those yellow turn blocks. The smaller, whoever is smaller will not break it. Yeah, Shavda and Greg making really quick progress. So basically what's going on here is that the brother who is big needs to progress by spinning, and therefore they are destroying the yellow blocks, meaning that the other smaller brother needs to keep going ahead. Is your big brother always messing with your stuff, breaking your blocks? You know, I'd like to formally apologize to my sister because, you know, when we were younger, like I'd give her the controller and it's not plugged in. Oh, you're totally playing right now.
I used to be the big brother, but I fixed that problem.
Less than $1,000 to go!
Let's go!
We got this. We're coming up on that Rex. you're able to spin jump off that fire, and that Rex, right? That Rex is an interesting enemy because it's one of the only enemies that takes
also. What
2
you
hits. One hit
Cowboy.
will squish the Rex, the other hit will destroy it. However, if you spin jump on the Rex, it will
Yeah, we're
die
just taking
in
that
1
quick
hit. And that
popcorn
seems
roll.
unimportant, but these racers know that property and are definitely thinking, see both teams kind of talking about how to use that. So it kind of is a hint about how to progress through that obstacle. If you spin jump on the bat down there, you will destroy the bat instead of getting a boosted jump from it. And so that's how we kind of is a hint about, oh, it's the smaller brother that's going to be jumping on the bat. But we're tied for progress now, getting up to that Rex. And yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, Hank is Mario going over. Spirits is Luigi. And yeah, hitting the smaller brother hits the Rex and squishes it. That allows the bigger brother to jump and then both get across. This is a very tricky, I see why it's your favorite, a very tricky level of coordination.
Those 2 hit sprites are really key in a lot of these levels.
I have actually, just to completely change the topic for a brief moment, I don't think I've ever had Black Forest. Like, I don't think I've ever had that, like, kind of like...
Isn't that a kind of ham? Black Forest ham? I mean, ham's a snack, right?
Right, yeah, it would be.
Is this
check it
based
out,
off
though.
of, like, chocolate and cherry or something
It's
like
Black
that?
Forest cake.
I'm learning about new desserts while we're doing this. It's very exciting. Things
I'm
I'd
gonna
like
be
to try.
so hungry after all this.
With the cherries on the top.
Oh, the cherries.
Yeah, it's so good.
Cherries. So something else to consider about Kaizo, we're just looking over here on Hank and Spirit screen. They have seen the, say it with me, orb. And we got to get to the end. Now remember, yeah, like you said, spinning will break the turn block. But take a look at that orb. That orb is protected by 2 different blocks, brown blocks and yellow turn blocks. Brown blocks can be turned into coins with a P-switch, and those turn blocks can only be broken by someone spinning on it. So that means that obviously, just like in most Kaizo levels, you have to get there with your power-up. And of course, these racers know a little tech trick. There it is, a little bit of a troll. But here's the tech trick. Once you're spinning, you can't actually stop spinning, right? So how do you do that? By dropping the P-switch under their feet, right? By hitting the P-switch, you break the spin. And that's gonna, so the bigger brother who is spinning isn't going to die.
You gotta stop breaking the blocks.
Very
at some point.
consistent, yes. Oh my gosh, so consistent. There we go. Yo. Orb! Oh, no.
Hank.
No. Doesn't
Stop
count.
falling
When will
for
you
it.
learn, Hank?
Oh my gosh. So meanwhile, Shavda and Greg putting in some great work as well. I like how each of the teams has chosen Mario is big as Shavda over here and Spirits is big. And I like that we're kind of like the racers are sort of picking like, okay, what's my skill? Where can I fit in? How can I contribute? But wow, the consistency though. Oh my gosh, and there it is, yep. Don't move, and right, Shavda and Greg just a jump away. I want to take this moment, especially with this level, to highlight the fact that these are seconds apart. This is always anybody's game, and don't let the scoreboard fool you. These are all incredibly talented players. It's not over yet, but we got some more donations coming.
These donations are making lots of us backstage having watering mouths. We have $50 from Itstrick saying, my wife and I are watching this amazing run of Super Mario and Luigi World Brotherhood and loving every moment. Our favorite desserts are creme brulee with raspberries and red velvet cake with cream cheese icing. Anyone hungry yet? We also have some more love coming in from the community. Ampersand donates $20 towards Doctors Without Borders. Ampersand shares, always love to see my friends in the SMW Kaizo community showing off their talent as players and makers on the GDQ stage. Much love and trans rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
All right, how about it? Caramel?
But before we hop into it, we are less than $100 away.
Come on, we got
less
this.
than $100 away. Let's hear it, audience.
Who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the one?
Gonna be the one?
Who's gonna get us over it?
What is it? Caramel sauce.
And a quick applesauce.
Next level.
I've always been no, I've been caramel.
Caramel.
But that's me.
Carrie Caramel.
Oh my God. Let us know in the comments and in the donations how you pronounce it.
All right, let's get ready to go. How about it? 3, 2, 1, go! Wii Sports.
I respect it.
Yes.
That person knows what they want.
So we got saws on a line here, and just like we saw in that other level, the
Goated
saw
song,
is
by
going
the
to
way.
move back and forth on the line. Now you might think like a saw is going to like hurt the plumber. Like, nah, it's okay. You can spin jump on the saw.
This
I'm sure
song
you
is
probably
so
know in
good.
Mario World there are 2 different types of jumps. We go! Two different types of Wii Sports. Nicely done. Thank you for that.
Spinning is the superpower.
Yes. So you can spin jump on the saws. And although it might seem, yeah, so look at Shopton and Greg over here, kind of taking an approach, kind of scouting it out a little bit. But it looks like it's possible. You can go underneath. So what are we going to do? Where is the path here? And the racers are trying to figure this out. Now, keep in mind what we've learned about these levels so far. Keep in mind kind of how things have been going. Yeah, we're getting some ideas. So this is a kind of a tricky one of routing, trying to figure out on the fly what's the path. And oh yeah, so looks like, yeah. So their spirits is Luigi kind of getting over there. And yeah, so there's a winged block up there in the sky, and that might be a clue that maybe that's important somehow. Shopton and Greg working hard.
Winged block in the sky. I can fly twice as high.
I mean, it's just like up there. So here we go, making a little bit of progress. Yeah, Hank Sinatra is Mario jumping right into the munchers there. gracefully. And there's Shopta as Mario getting over on that winged block. Yeah, so it looks like they're kind of starting to think. Now, they don't know for sure that one person needs to be up above, but look at they're staying up above, and I think that's smart of them.
I think they can go back, right?
Good time for me to sneak in some more snack and dessert donations.
Hey, always a good time to sneak a snack.
Awesome. We have $12 from Snack Guy.
Don't they like hit
asking
it or
favorite
something?
snack, tortilla chips, and the spiciest salsa you can find. Any other spice chasers out there?
Yeah.
Share with me your favorite salsas.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your donation to
I think they
MSF.
gotta hit that block.
Give me those Scoville units. I love them.
Then the other person
We
goes
also
back.
had $60 coming in from Turbo Gaming saying, I just can't pick one favorite snack, so I'll
well,
share
maybe not,
5 of
actually.
my favorites. Gummy bears, pumpkin pie, baklava, Skittles, and candy corn. Ooh. That one can result in a few opinions there. Thank you for that generous donation to Doctors Without Borders.
It looks like they're going to
Got
try and
the
figure
block
it out.
there.
Yeah, a little bit of progress. But also, Shopton and Greg at the same point. Now they are in this pit.
Are they
and,
past it?
What do you do? I mean, what do you do in the pit? There's a
what do you
counter
do?
block up there. Oh, look, the goal's over there. But how are we
do
going
we
to
do?
get out of here?
Chat, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? So I think it's probably a good time to mention that the way this is set up, the way Circle you made this is that only one brother needs to touch the goal.
Yeah, that's true.
The racers know that.
There's a little hint.
Yeah, a little bit of a hint. So let's think about that. Think about how that's going to work. So there's Shavda as Mario on the left side, up on top of the saw. Very good. Great insight from Shavda. And
wow.
well done.
Away.
Yeah, they needed
thought the saw was gonna
brother up
stay.
there to land on the block that the brother below made. Great insight. That's great. Nice job.
Excellent.
How about some insightful donations? about
Yeah,
snacks?
absolutely. Well, I do want to
How many
share that we
donations?
still indeed have other
W.
incentives that are open. We had $25 from Shop celebrating Wii Sports.
Wii
Donating-
Sports!
Yes. Donating to name Nintendo Chris because breadcrumbs. That's right, there's an open bid war to name Nintendo in our Earthbound Beginnings run later this evening. So you could put your donation towards naming Nintendo or buffing up one of the existing options that are there. Chris is currently in the lead at 167, followed by Eric at 150.
Cool. That's excellent. Let's, is peanut butter? Do you like peanut butter? I
love peanut butter.
Pretty good. Yeah, let's see if these racers like peanut butter. We're ready to count it down. 3, 2, 1. Peanut butter.
All right, we'll watch this one.
Yeah, entrance rights. Yes,
And then
of course.
we'll,
So we got these. Oh, nice! Wow, nice jump there.
Get back to it.
Such a sync up. Yeah, we got these para Goombas. They've got wings. That means they take 2 jumps. So one brother jumps in, the other brother can knock the wings off, and the second brother can go through. I love the jump that Hank and Spirits did there at the beginning. Yeah, both Shopton and Greg doing that same thing, just like perfectly synced up. You're seeing such really good players. Look at how smoothly they can articulate those jumps together. Like any combination of these players would be competitive against any other combination.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got these para Goombas that are falling down, and they can be tricky because they swing left and right. So you actually have to kind of aim yourself, and it might swing out from underneath you. Shopta and Greg here putting some power on, taking an early lead. Yeah, wow, these really high Goomba jumps, they're like perfectly in sync with each other. And yeah, okay, a little bit of insight. Shopta grabbing that shell and throwing it into the, we call that a bucket. It's a little bucket to hold the shell, and it's gonna be bouncing around in there. Remember that you can bounce on a shell that is active and moving. Meanwhile, Hank and Spirits, yeah, trying to get the same thing. And we're definitely starting to get, you see the intuition developing that like, okay, one of us is definitely gonna have to go up and one of us is gonna go down. They've certainly got with that system so far, and that's that insight we're talking about. But yeah, gotta keep that consistency up because they've seen later in the level, but they need to be able to get back there repeatedly. Consistency can certainly win races. And right now, Hank and Shabda really have that going on. Shabda as Mario, Hank as Luigi. Ooh.
Those was just so hard to land on.
Yeah.
Swinging back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to kind of aim for where it's going to be instead of where it was. There's Shabda as Mario.
Yep.
Hank as Luigi with the shell up and over. Yes!
Nice.
And the clear. Nicely done. Really good insight. They got very consistent
I could
very
freaking
quickly.
do that. Okay.
You really see them turn
Strongest
that.
soldiers making their way back.
These guys acting like they're all that in a bag of chips, bro. You ain't even the freaking. You ain't even the air in the bag, okay? Seriously. Alright. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Don't think I'll be up in just for curl. It's exploding due to break through this wall. Don't think I'll be able to talk it out this time. At this point, I am stunned by fear, and just try to see how much time I have. At this point, I am stunned by fear, and just try to see how much time I have before. And just try to see how much time I have before Kuro can catch me. But I not. At this point, I am stunned by fear. I'm stunned by fear, and just try to see how much time. At this point, I am stunned.
Really, I'm very
At
stunned
this point,
by
I
fear.
am stunned by fear, and just try to see how much time I have before Kuro can catch me.
A decent amount of time, I'd say.
Crap, okay. If I dive into the water. Oh, somehow I got into the water. I didn't mean to do that at all. Even though I just said, let me try diving into the water. Fucking stupid idiots. That's not intended, so I caught a lucky break. But I wasn't done. I knocked the spider shot into the branch to knock it over, and I'm able to kick this exploding dude to break through this wall. Kuro is giving me a lot of free time, so I appreciate it.
Good.
And that's not intended. So I caught a lucky break, but I wasn't done. I knocked the spider shot into the branch to knock it over. I'm able to kick this exploding dude to break through this wall. I knocked the spider shot into the branch to knock it over. I'm able to kick this exploding dude to break Stone from Sorrow Pass first. The orb doesn't show up in here. Grab the orb, bringing me up to 90. Remained. Nor would end with me talking about how I struggle to find it. I get the big stroke of luck I've had in the game.
Oops.
I'm able to kick this exploding dude to break through this wall. Kuro is a lot of free time. Kuro is giving me a lot of free time, so I appreciate it.
Oh. Yeah. This is what I'm supposed to do. I realize now. Oh, thank God. We barely escaped from her clutches this time. Yeah, yeah, I totally lived through that. I still alive? I'll just move my head real quick. Oh, looks like I am. Don't know what happened, but hey, we back. A couple deaths build character. A couple deaths builds character. Only the element. A couple deaths builds character. Only the element of warmth was left, but I need to get the Sunstone from Sorrow Pass first at the top of the world. But since I had 95% the ruins, I went back there first. The orb doesn't show up in here anymore, so no more defying gravity for me, which was a bit of a problem because I couldn't get up here at first. And after a couple deaths, no problem because I couldn't get up here at first. And after a couple deaths, I get a big jump to get me. And after a couple deaths, I get a big jump to get me up here to grab the orb, bringing me up to 98%. Yet again, only one secret remained. Yet again, only one secret remained. Normally, this would end with me talking about how I struggled to find it, looking everywhere, being frustrated, blah blah blah. But instead, I get the biggest stroke of luck I've ever had in a game. It's true, I really do. A couple deaths builds character. Only that, but I need to pass first at the top. A couple deaths builds character. Only the element of warmth was left. But since I had 90 from Sorrow Pass, the orb should show up in here, so no more defying gravity for me. I need to get the Sunstone from Sorrow Pass first at the top of the world. But since I had 95% the ruins back there first, and after a couple deaths, I get deaths up here at first, and after a couple. But since I had 95% the ruins, I went back there first. But since I had 95% the ruins, yeah, I make it into Sorrow Pass. Oh, even the confuse. Try. I'm gonna a ton of new or bad or just super bad. The charge jump works on walls too, and I went back there first. The orb doesn't show up in here any no more defying, which was a bit of a problem. The orb doesn't show up in here anymore, so no. I can once able to find it there, being frustrated, blah blah. Erupting and causing a forest fire. An ability
and causing a forest fire. Those always end well. The orb doesn't show up in here anymore, so no more defying gravity for me. Which was a bit of a problem because I couldn't get up here at first. Plus, I had a big to get me up, bringing me only one secret. Normally, how I'm looking everywhere, being, but instead, I get being from. Which was a bit of a problem because I couldn't get up here at first, and after talking about guess I also felt for below too. With the winds in my favor, I can soar through the air and see a massive volcano causing a forest fire. Those as well. Those are, and after a couple deaths, to get me yet again only percent couple deaths I get a big jump to get me up here to grab me yet again only I shall find it blah blah blah, but instead I get the big and see pickups, which is dead end as I need one more key. Dead end. The game do this? How am I supposed to know? So this one isn't on me. I find a laser dead end, so only way to go is up. Gather down. Plant with holes can block. Some plant with holes can block. Get a big jump to get me here to grab the orb, and after a couple deaths, I get a big jump to get me up here to grab. Get a big jump to get me up here. Get a big jump to get me up here to grab the orb. Me up 10%. Yet again, only once. Grab the orb. Bringing me up to grab the orb. Only one secret. Bringing me up to 98%. Yet again, only one secret remains. Laser dead end, so only way to go is up. And stomp the spike to the ground and go here, letting me freeze the entire area. I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool Musical. Normally, this would end with me talking about how I struggle to find it, looking at, but instead, I get the biggest I've ever had in a game. Looking everywhere, being frustrated, blah blah blah, but instead, biggest stroke I've ever had in a game. But instead, I get the biggest stroke of luck I've ever had in a game. Find 50% of all secrets? What did I just find? What? Find 50% of all secrets? What is it talking about? Oh! What? Wait, what? That was it? There is no way that that's how I find that. I thought it was all the way over here. I thought it was this over here, not this. What the hell? That is the most insane luck I've ever had. Literally ever. I didn't even do it. The game did it for me. It told me exactly where to go. And I just had the cognitive ability to go, huh? Huh? Guess I also frontal lobe found. Let's go. Guess I also found my frontal lobe too. With the winds in my favor, I can soar through the air and see a massive volcano erupting and causing a forest fire. Those always end well. Flying past the spikes, I find an ability cell and get energy efficiency, which gives me more energy on pickups, which is great because I'm running out of saves. Gliding up into this rocky area, I make it into Sorrow Pass. This area is super unique as it utilizes gliding in every part of this area. And there's sand lasers that grind you into dust. Using the power of cells and bashing, I get the map. Guess I also found my friend. With the winds in my favor, I can soar through the air and see a... Guess I also found my frontal lobe too. With... that grind you into dust. Using gliding... This utilized... Using the power of cells and... With the winds in my favor, I can soar through the air and see a massive volcano erupting and causing a forest fire. Those always end well. Flying past...
Dude, why do I have to check the damn map afterward?
And causing a forest fire. Those causing a forest fire. Those massive volcano erupting and causing a forest fire. Those always end causing a forest fire. And see a massive volcano erupting and causing a forest fire. Those always end well. Flying past the spikes, I find an ability cell which I'm running out of into this the power. Zooming around for keystone, zooming around a weak wall. Flying past the spikes, I find an ability cell and get energy efficiency, which gives energy on pickups, which is great. I find an ability cell and get energy more energy pickups, which is great because I'm running out of safe. Lighting up just right area. This area is every part of this area, and there's sand using our and get energy efficiency, which is great. I find an ability cell and get energy efficiency, which gives me more energy on pickups, which is great because I'm running out of saves.
That's fine.
Gliding up into this rocky area. This area is super unique.
I say area 3 times in 2 sentences. Area. And I find some more words.
As it uses gliding and that grind you into dust. Using the power of cells and bashing, I get the map. Stones, I use the slime to explode a weak wall. Zooming around. Gliding up into this rocky area, I make it into Sorrow Pass. This area is super utilized gliding in every... And there's lasers that grind to dust. Using the power... And there's sand lasers... This area is super unique as it utilizes gliding in every part of this area, and there's sand lasers that grind you into dust.
I got fucking home.
You get it. Somehow a dead plant with holes can block a mess. Somehow a dead plant with holes can block a plot hole.
Using the power of cells and bashing? Oh.
Tell me there's an ability or lever here which opens up. I find a secret left ability cell, and I get charge dash. Using the power of cells and
what the hell am I talking
find a secret lever and charge dash. Once again, this is an ability augmenter once you get it. Why does the game do this? And bashing, I get the map. And bashing, I get the map. And bashing, I get the map.
I did grab the map. Bum, 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 bum.
Mapstone fragment and the map. Holy crap, I'm the best. I had to add that part, obviously. Zooming around for keystones, I use the slime to explode a weak wall. I think I redo that. Zooming around for keystones, I use the slime to explode a weak wall. Yeah. But reach a dead end as I need one more key. But reach a dead end as I need one more key. I find the last one at the top here. Zooming around for keystones, I use the slime to explode a weak wall, but reach a dead end as I need one more key, and I find the last one at the top here. Do this? How am I supposed to? Once again, this is an ability augmenter once you get it.
We're zooming around for keystones and then I grab a
Zooming around for keystones, I use the slime to explode a
Holy
I find a secret lever here which opens and this isn't get it. Do this. This isn't okay? That's only way to get up. Gather the key and find it. I use the slime to explode, and I find the last one at the top. I use the slime to explode a weak wall, but reach a dead to explode a weak wall, but reach a dead one more key. And I find a secret lever here. I find a secret lever. But reach a dead end as I need one more key. And this is to know. How am I supposed to know? And I find the last one at the top here. Sorrow Pass is low-key kind of wild, though. Open up the door and frickin' save. Open up the door and frickin' save.
I love saving.
I find a secret lever here. Which opens up. I find a secret lever here which opens up to an ability cell, and I get charge dash. Do this. Somehow a dead plant with pulse plants. I find a secret lever here which opens up to an ability. Which opens. Which opens up to an ability cell. Which opens up to an ability. So this one isn't up end. So only way to go is up. Ability cell. And I get charged. Holes can. And I get charge dash.
You silly goober. You can't use charge dash. You can't. It's the frickin' part of
Interstellar where he's banging on the frickin' wall. No, don't spend it on that, please. You baka. That's literally me. And I get charge dash. Wait, what? How do I use this? To charge dash to attack enemies. Only enemies? What? I thought I was gonna be able to use it just in general. Once again, this is an ability augmenter once you get it. Why does the game do this? How am I supposed to know? Sure, it doesn't really say it anywhere. I just am kind of just unlocking things for no reason. When I could be getting better upgrades for the moment. Pretty sussy. Once again, this is an ability augmenter once you get it. Why does the game do this? How am I supposed to know? Even the controls tell me the abilities I don't have, so this one isn't on me, okay? I find a laser dead end, so only way to go is up. Gather the keys, and find a tumbleweed? Weed! Holy shit, weed. I'm weeding out right now. Not really, but... Once again, this is an ability augmenter once you get it. Why does the game do this? How am I supposed to know? Okay, I find a laser dead end, so only way to go is up. Gather the key and tumbleweed? Even the controls tell me the abilities I don't have, so this one isn't on me, okay? I find a laser dead end, so go and find tumble. Somehow a dead plant with full skin block and definitely talk about that. I find a laser dead end, so only way to get the weed not inflict it too far. Died, so with a quick retry. So only way to go is up. Gather the key. So only way to go is up. Gather the keys, and find a... way to go is up. Gather the keys, and find a... Gather the keys, and find a tumbleweed? And find a tumbleweed? Oh, flip tumbleweed. Oh, this part's not supposed to have sound. Oops. Oopsie. Why is there a why is there a tumbleweed? Oh, well there it goes. I shot it in here. Is this where it goes? What am I supposed to do with this thing? I used it to get the energy cell. Oh, well, I know what the point of that is. Once I come back, I can use it to block the laser. Or, I can take it with me. Now this is a really good joke coming up. Somehow a dead plant with holes can... W joke in 3, 2, 1. Somehow a dead plant with holes can block a massive death ray. Talk about a plot hole. Got him good. I freaking got him. Do drugs. So with a let me musical. Looks like he sued me. breaking free of the spike charges or bad. Or just super bad. Somehow a dead plant with holes can block a massive death ray. Talk about a plot hole. Somehow a dead plant with holes can block a massive death ray. Talk about a plot hole. That's a good joke. I don't care what anybody says. The power of weed. The power of weed! Yes! Oh my gosh. Doing weed is so cool. Everybody loves doing weed. Everybody loves doing weed. True. And it's in nature. Does Ori do drugs? Unfortunately for me, I put the weed in the wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. So with a quick retry, I get it up into the air. And stop the quick retry, I get it up into the air. And it's in nature. Does Ori do drugs? And it's in nature. And it's in nature. Does Ori do drugs? Unfortunately for me, I weed in the too far. I'm trying. Me free to switch out. I'm gonna call it Ori's cool. Unfortunately for me, I put the weed in the wrong spot and flicked it too far. Put the weed in the wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. So with a quick retry, I get it up into the air. Retry, I get it up into and flicked in the wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. It up and flicked it too and flicked it too far and died. Try I get it up.
Very aggressive.
Died.
Death here.
So with a quick died.
One second I'm there, the next I'm just
dead. Died. So with the died. Died. So with the quick died. So died. So with the died. And it's in nature. Does Ori do drugs? Unfortunately for me, I put the weed in the wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. So with the quick wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. So with the weed in the wrong spot and flicked it too far and died. So with a quick retry, I get it up into the air. Pick the which leads to a new ability and charge. So with a quick retry, I get into.
I hate when I do this.
So with a quick retry, I get it up into the air. The air.
Looks good.
Air. Stay. Good weed. Good weed. And stomp the spike into the ground, letting me kick the weed here, letting me free this current to reach a higher area. And stomp the spike and me kick the weed, free this current to a higher area. I'm gonna call it Ori's cool. And stomp the spike into the ground, letting me kick the weed to the ground, letting me kick the weed here to reach a higher area. I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool Musical. Kick the weed here. letting me free this. I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool. Looks like Disney's breaking free of the spikes. I get the final key and breaking free of the spikes. I get the free of the spikes. Free this current to letting me free this current to reach a higher area. Free this current. Letting me free this current to reach a higher area. Reach a higher area. To reach a higher area. And stomp the spike into the ground, letting me kick the weed here, letting me free this current to reach a higher area. Soaring, flying, there's not a key fragment that we can't reach, 'cause I'm Ori, and I'm soaring free. Oh, that rhymed, wait! I'm quitting my job and becoming a songwriter. Holy crap. That guy said so-win. I'm so-win free. Nice. Sound like an idiot. God, how hunched over do I look? I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool Musical. Looks like Disney's. I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool Musical. I'm gonna call it Ori's Cool Musical. Dodging the spikes, frick. I just died, I'm so in the spikes, frick. I just died, I'm so ass. I take back everything. I just died, I'm so ass. I take back everything. Looks like Disney sued me. Breaking free of the spikes, I get the final key and open up the door, which leads to a new ability in Charge Jump. And if I charge, this happens. Looks like Disney sued me. Breaking free of the spikes, I get the final key and open up the door, which leads. Looks like Disney sued me. Breaking free of the sued me. Looks like Disney sued me. Breaking free of the final key and open up the door, which leads to a new. And if I this happen, or just super bad, or breaking free of the spikes, I get the final key and open up the door. Jump, or just super bad, or just bad, or just bad. That works on walls too, and you can choose the direction. And open up the door. Would open up the door. Which leads to a new ability, and if I this happens, ton of new, offering a ton of walls now. Goody, break vertical wall, which leads to a new ability, and or just 2, and you can have offering a ton of new upward movement, and I can break vertical walls now. Goody. Charge jump, and if charge jump, and walls now. See how this looks. Charge jump, and if I charge jump, and if I charge, or just bad, or just bad, or just super bad, or just super bad. The charge jump works.
Let's start the show.
Whoa!
Whoa, 1 year straight.
Whoa, 1 year straight! Holy moly. Editing is going well. We started at like 1 minute into part 2, and now we're at 16. We're almost done with part 2's script editing stuff. So we're cruising. We're freaking cruising and bruising. Thank you for the 35 months. Holy crap. That is insane, man. Appreciate it. Look at your facial hair, bro. I'm shaving tomorrow. I just haven't shaved because I haven't been using my wrists. 30 months, I'm a big fan. Big and beautiful. And if I charge, this happens. Big and muscly and handsome and stud. Charge, this happens. Oh, no way. That's cool. I'm like a superhero. Oh, God. Oh, okay. No, that's why I said or just super bad. That's funny. But yeah, we're making significant progress today. I'm very happy with how how far I've gone. It's fun to think about it if I think about it in like chunks, right? So obviously I do the video in chunks, and it's nice to think about like, oh, well, I finished this part, so I already have like X amount of minutes into my video. Like, it's like nice to think about it like that. It's like this amount of time in my video has already been done. Like, it just feels like a good like milestone. Like, oh, I already have half an hour, or I have an hour done. It's like that feels good, you know? Yeah, so I always enjoy like hitting those like finishing a part and being like, okay, nice, like I already have this amount of time done. Like that's crazy. Like I'm doing good. What part do you want to hit before you take a break or stop? I'm gonna be done here pretty soon. I've been working for like 2.5 hours, which is pretty long considering my wrist. It hasn't been exactly 2.5, but I'm not trying to go super duper hard. Right now, at least. Jedi's with the raid! Yay, Jedi's! I'm not signed in. I'm sorry. I just freaking sign out of this because it's being stupid. Well, actually, I'm gonna... Wait, actually, let me sign in. Oh my god, bro. Thank you, guys, for the raid. I appreciate it. Dude, I'm putting in my pin wrong. Perma. Oh my gosh, I'm overcomplicating it. A bit. Okay, I'm logged in now.
There we go. Big shout out to Gen Eyes. I appreciate it. Yes, was Splatoon good? Good, good. Big shout out, huge. Some may say the biggest shout outs.
Or just super bad. Or just super bad. Or just super bad. Just super bad.
I think I like that third one best.
The charge jump works on walls too, and you can choose the direction the charge jump goes, offering a ton of new upward movement, and I can break vertical walls now.
Okay, I got two versions of Goody. Either Goody or Goody.
Goody, 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 goody. Goody, goody. Vertical walls now. Goody, good. And I can break
I like this one
vertical walls now. Goody. Vertical walls now. Goody.
Goody. Oh, hey, what's up, Canadian? What's up, my good sir? Hello, my good sir.
Vertical walls now. Goody. Pairing the movement abilities.
That is way too fast. It needs to, the Goody needs to linger a little bit longer. That was like instantly.
Goody. Pairing the movement walls now. Goody. Pairing the movement ability.
Do a little bit less.
Goody. Pairing the movement abilities is very satisfying, albeit overwhelming to learn because of all the tight corridors. I crack open another well and escape this charge jump tutorial to free the trapped area. And escape this charge jump tutorial to escape this escape this charge jump tutorial to free the trapped air.
Hey man, listen. This just shows you that I'm human. Alright? This just goes to show you that I'm a human being and I make mistakes just like all the rest of you.
Oh, you frickin' low-life peasants. You'll never be better than me. Okay. Just kidding.
He suffers for his art. Art is a wondrous thing. Oh! Yeah, I'm like the Jin of 100% YouTubers, so I'm gonna be honest. Instead of killing people, I kill myself? That doesn't really... I don't think that's right.
Or just super bad. Or just super bad. Or just super bad. Or just super bad. The charge jump works on walls too, and you can choose the direction the charge jump goes, offering a ton of new upper direction. The charge jump works on walls too, and you can choose the direction the charge jump goes. Offering a ton of new upward movement, and I can break vertical walls now. Goody! Pairing the movement abilities is very satisfying. Walls too, and you can choose the direction the charge jump goes, offering a ton of new, and I can.
I'm gonna be honest, that too kind of
vertical wall
kind of scared me. I was like, what the hell?
Offering a ton of new upward movement, and I can break Goody the movement abilities, and I can break vertical walls now. Goody.
Goody.
Pairing the movement abilities is very satisfying, albeit overwhelming to learn because of all the tight corridors. I crack open another well and escape this charge jump tutorial to free the trapped air. I try breaking this wood tutorial to free the trapped. Pairing the movement abilities is very satisfying. Pairing the movement abilities is very satisfying, albeit overwhelming to learn because of all the tight corridors. I crack open another one and escape charge jump tutorial. Try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability to break through. Try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability to break through. With another orb, I get 95%. Use my agent skills. Use my agent skills to soar beyond the spiky scenery. Hope is shining brighter than ever, but something even greater was happening elsewhere.
Damn! Yeah,
I was ready to see that big belly again. My final objective was to go to. I crack open another well. And escape this charge jump tutorial to free the trap. I try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability. With another orb grabbed, I get orb shiny, brighter than ever. Something even greater was happening elsewhere. I was ready to see that big belly again. My final objective, a big belly again. I was ready to see that big belly again.
I was ready to see that big belly.
And escape this charge jump tutorial to. But still have the ability through. Weird. With another orb, I get 95% in this area.
Oh, JK.
Grabbed, I get free the trapped air. Free the trapped air. Free the trapped air. I could go all the way down, actually. Now we have the charge jump. Boom! Get out of my face. Give me that. Get out of my face.
Alright, we'll do this next part, and I think I'm gonna be done, because that'll be like around 9. And I'll be like 3 hours, so be a perfect stopping point. In my honest opinion. Oh, didn't mean to do whatever that was.
I try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability to break through. I try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability to break through. Weird. With another orb grabbed, I get 95% in this area and use my aviation skills to soar beyond the spiky scenery.
Wow, I have such a way with words, I must admit it.
I try breaking this wood, but something even greater. I was ready to see that belly again. My final objective is to go to no. I'm sure it'll be fine. Before at the beginning.
Quoth the Raven, or whatever Edgar said.
A place that I wasn't ready for at the beginning of. Well, actually, I was ready just yet. 20% in the other areas. Thankfully for all of you, I could get this energy cell, and I murdered my. Thankfully for all of you, I could leave for all.
Quoth the Raven something.
I try breaking this wood, but still don't have the ability to break through. Weird. With another orb grabbed, I get I'm sure it'll be fine. Begin the game. So now I was. With another orb grabbed, I get 95% in this. With another orb grabbed, I get 95 and use my aviation skills or beyond this area and use my aviation scenery. Brighter than
the only time I checked the map. Damn. Remember the first 3 lines and maybe the next 2 as well? Well, come on.
Ever.
Tell me what they are.
With 95% in this area and use my get 95% in this area. You're right, is in this area. So now I was. It also happens to be the place that I wasn't ready for at the beginning of the game. Get 95 with another orb grabbed. I get 95% in this area, and use my aviation on the spikies. And use my aviation skills to soar beyond the spiky scenery. And use my aviation skills to soar beyond the spiky scenery. scenery.
Whoa. Above the clouds.
Pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Boots, cats, remix.
Holy shit. Did Edgar Allan Poe really say that?
I see the sun. Whoa. The sunstone still radiates the light that she fears. Well, let's go take it. The sunstone. Found the sunstone. You can gain entrance to Mount Horu.
Okay, we'll actually do one little part because it's like super quick. Please add an explosion. This is why you would never be a YouTuber. You can just be a YouTube poop maker. How about that? Make YouTube poops of me.
Hope is shining bright. Hope is shining bright. Hope is shining. Hope is shining.
Why does that sound so freaking weird? Maybe that's better.
Hope is shining brighter than ever for Nibel. Hope is shining brighter than ever for Nibel. But something even greater was happening elsewhere.
Yeah, it does sound better now.
Hope is shining brighter than ever for Nibel. But something even hope is shining brighter than ever for Nibel. But something hope is shining bright for Nibel. But something than ever for Nibel. But something even greater was happening elsewhere. I was ready to see ever for Nibel. Swear.
Is that enough? Just
but something
enough.
even greater was happening elsewhere. But something even greater was happening elsewhere. Dead parents. Wait, what? What's Kumo doing?
I think this is a good time to up the volume on this.
What's Kumo doing? What? What the? Their journey inspired even he who had doubt. Aww. Kumo had found a place to belong. Ori's out there. Come on, let's go find him. Them, she, her, him, they, them. Go, go, go. With your big belly.
That's silly.
Alright.
We're gonna freaking call it there. Good work today, honestly. I started...
And like the Lost Woods, the forest changed.
I think I started here.
Well, I thought walls weren't an issue thanks to wall jump.
Yeah, I think I started here. So, I started at 1 minute 10 seconds. And in about, I'd say, 2.5 hours, I got to 17 minutes 42 seconds. So 16 minutes 30 seconds done, which is honestly really, really, really good work. Like, that is super impressive. I'm very happy about that. Makes it honestly, streaming it makes me feel like I gotta lock in more. That way people are like, bro, like, what are you doing? You're not even working. Kind of gives me like an incentive to like try and work better, so just a little silly, but hey, whatever works works. And I had fun doing it. I know you guys weren't well, especially Canadian, since you just got here. You weren't here for long, but hope that it was enjoyable to some degree. I enjoy doing it, so I'd definitely be down to do it again.
Very enjoyable. Hey, you get to see a little bit of what Aid does. Alright. We're gonna raid Crazy Goose. Oh, God. Goody. Goody, 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 goody. Goody, goody. Goody. That's funny. Alright. I'm out of here. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Jedi's, thank you for the raid. G Mario, thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate it. 35 months, sorry, my goat. And yeah, and Cowboy Cutter, thank you for the follow too. All right, out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good night.
Peace, peace. Bye.